Yo, what's up? It's NLE Choppa. You're now watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You know what it is, baby. Tap in. NLE Choppa.
You're watching Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Big dude.
Yeah. This your boy Drummer Boy, a.k.a. D-Boy Fresh, and you watching me right here on Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. You beneficial. And yeah.
What's up, my It's Hit Kid? You watching Immediately Kinfolk.
Yo, what up? This is Penny Hardaway, and you're watching the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Stay tuned.
Immediately, I walk up in the room, these hoes choose on me repeatedly.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Action.
Immediately, Kinfolk. We saw you guys at the gate. We saw you guys outside. We pressed the button. We let you guys come in. We was watching through the cameras. Thank you guys for coming through.
Indeed.
The Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
Yeah, man.
One Hard Ass Podcast, episode 5.
5 of them things.
5 of them, okay? Shout out to Worldstar, you know, making sure we drop every Monday exclusively.
Shout out to our partners over there.
Appreciate that. Shout out to Danny.
Appreciate y'all.
Listen, we got a great show lined up for you, the viewers, because we sat back and we said, you know, okay, we had Penny Hardaway, we had Hit Kid, we had Drummer Boy, we had the director Joel Taylor for They Clone Tyrone. We hit him. We just hit him last week with Big Dude. We said, how could we come back and really wow our viewers? Because we love y'all, so our kinfolks out there, we love y'all.
Wow.
So we say, why don't we hit y'all with NLE Choppa?
Drops the mic. I can't drop it because it's on the thing, but...
NLE Choppa. Okay.
Yeah, man.
This East Memphis made, born and raised, Cottonwood neighborhood survivor.
Whole lot of
it is going on with this young man right now. Number one, he has the number 1 record at Urban Radio with his hit record he has with Lil Wayne.
Indeed.
Okay. He has about 19 to 20 platinum or gold certifications, and he's just 20 years old. Immediately, yes. Global fan base, reach, and he's also the new spokesperson for a brand that I really, I'm just gonna tell you, True Religion, you know what I'm saying? Immediately, yes. You know, I was rocking them Trues back in them So Crispy vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ed Hardy top with the new True Religion,
Yep.
you know what I mean? And I love to see that they're investing with the town in Memphis, you know what I mean? We get NLE Choppa gonna talk about his diet, talk about his vibe, his music, and his just a whole lot of it.
Whole lot. But
daughter.
You gotta stay tuned and stick around and see it.
Just this is not your regular podcast. We really put together a great show for y'all. You know what I mean? We got some coffee with kinfolk, some inspiration for your situation or whatever you might be facing. We got some comedy with the Immediately Yes, Immediately No. We got standing on Grizzness with my brother Dirty Fresh out there in Memphis, so we can talk about basketball and sports. We got some moments with my Mrs. Queen Folk, and we got some movies with the Mrs. We gonna put y'all on the fresh of the day and really just leave y'all with some sustain on your brain. You know what I mean? Really some real meat and potatoes for y'all, man. To really just, to really eat. You know what I mean? It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Y'all stay tuned. Immediately Kinfolk. Immediately Kinfolk.
Get us some food now! We're hungry!
That's right.
Ma!
It's the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. One hard ass podcast, man. And Jackson made me this mug, man.
Shout out to Jackson.
Jackson's mug's from 2015.
Very
man.
thoughtful.
My boy in the 10th grade now. He started school yesterday, man. He was the freshest dude there. Speaking of fresh, we're at the fresher today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is what we tell you what's fly, what's fresh, what's hip, what's cool, what the new drip is, what the new hip is, all right, all of that. So today, I'm a tech. I feel like I'm more of a tech daredevil. Like, you know what I mean? This guy, you're more of a tech, you know what I mean, where you like to work all the buttons. Man. Me, I like to to drive on the new tech, you know what I mean? Whatever that new gadget is. And right, I got a one wheel that I drive around with. Yeah, have a lot of fun with that thing.
Skateboarding.
But yeah, I'm a boarder. But check it out. That's border, not hoarder. All right, listen. But this new thing I thought you guys would love to see because it shows, number one, that we're in the age of technology, okay? And I want to know what you guys would try this futuristic flyboard. Take it away, boss. So what you gotta have one, right? Immediately no. What?
Heavens, no.
You don't. No. That's dope, bro.
As soon as you run out of air,
immediately fall.
Immediately fall.
Immediately dead.
Immediately over with. Immediately out of here. No, heavens no. My feet were made for walking.
Yeah.
That's just what they'll do. No, I'm gonna keep my feet on the ground. I like to stay grounded, brother. I don't know.
Nah, man, listen, I get it, man, but we are in the futuristic day and age, man, and it is so cool to me that you can put that on and just like fly. Like I can just fly to your house.
Yeah, fly
you
like
know what I'm saying? Fly right to your crib, like, you know what I mean?
I mean, what if you hit a bird? Like,
I mean, I'm sure it's a ripcord or something that you can just probably pull. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, not even the ripcord. Like a bird, just like you just up there with the eagles, and
you just get hit by one.
That just might be offended that you in his airspace.
That is true.
It just might pull up on you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll jug the shit out that motherfucker. I'll get your ass back. Listen, but nah, I mean, I think it's super cool though, man. I think it's like the Jetsons kind of vibe. Like it's like we're in 2023
for you,
and it's like literally there. Like you can spend about 50 bands to get one of those. Like you know what I mean, and really.
That's like a whip.
Yeah, it's like a whip, but you can but it is a whip. I don't know. Now, I don't think you can go but so far in it. You know what I mean? I think it's like, and I think you got to get clearances and stuff like that or whatever. But it's the fresh of the day that to me. It's the fresh of the day to me though. I think it's
cool.
It's super cool, man. Cool. Like you imagine, flying up to somebody, man.
Like, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. You hit the tree and then you just.
Man, that'd be kind of dope to smoke a blunt.
Smoke a blunt and then you like. Man,
that's come on. Lit.
That's super immediately lit. Yes. You know what I mean? You hit a blunt, it just fly away. Oh my God, that would be incredible. Like, man, listen, I think the guy. Let me see. This guy's name is Franky Zapata. He's the French watercraft pilot who was the inventor of the flyboard and flyboard air, and the founder of Zapata Racing. So one is like a hoverboard ZR. It's a mix between a surfboard and a skateboard, and he's operated by remote control. Person can and then there's also like a personal watercraft.
Buy one of them. Just.
I think it's dope, bro. I really think that this is something that's really super cool, and I would love to. The hoverboards. He was the one that invented the hoverboard. So now he's like, he's grown past that.
He's gonna go crazy.
He's going crazy, man. That was 10 years ago. So he's definitely on this technology, man. It's the fresh of the day. Yo, Frank, why don't you send one of those jetpacks this way? Maybe a couple of them. And I can get this dude to go up, you know what I mean? Literally.
Look, man. Look,
yeah, I'm with that. That's the fresh of the day. Frank, send a pack. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. One hard-ass podcast.
What's up?
Thank y'all very much for watching, for listening. You know what I mean? And who I have to the right of me right now, man, is a young GOAT, a young legend. You know what I'm saying? In the game. I want to thank you so much, man. NLE Choppa is in the building, man. With the Kinfolk, man. What's up, man?
What's up?
Man, listen, man, you've been on fire, Kinfolk. Listen, man. Listen, we talked early in 23, right when the year started, you know what I mean? And you was already cleansing and cutting the dress and getting ready, you know what I mean? Yeah. The year seems to be going very well for you, man. How do you feel about it so far?
Man, I feel real good. The first half treated me very well. You know what I'm saying? I think the focus now is just closing it out real strong.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to be extremely dedicated to that, making sure you know what I'm saying? I feel like the first half was like the appetizer.
Yeah.
I still ain't even got to lunch and dinner yet. So.
Is it still a little more on the table? You
immediately, yes.
Hey, so tell the viewers, man, what part of Memphis you from?
I'm from East Memphis, Cottonwood, Parkway Village area.
Yes, indeed. So see, I want to talk about this, right? Me being on Kinfolk, I remember when East Memphis was it was a great place, you know what I'm saying? It's still a great place, but I'm just saying, but it was you made it if you moved to East Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was like Cordova.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying? It was like that, you know, my dad, bless his soul, he was one of the first ones from my family to get a crib in East Memphis with the pool. Everybody thought he had made it, you know what I'm saying? And then looking back at it now, it's man, East Memphis is dead serious. It's not a game.
For real.
It happened to you in East Memphis. So I know that, and I look at how you, it's your transformation to me is just incredible. You know what I mean? How do you feel knowing that when you come from an area that it could happen to you? Yeah. Individuals what's my kinfolk, Big Scar. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People that's in your demographic leaving, gone. Yeah. And you hear and I see the transformation you made. How does that make you feel
It made me feel kind of lonely in a sense, but it makes me feel good as well. My biggest thing is longevity. I got a daughter and I got a son on the way, and I couldn't picture me not being in their life because I know how much they can hurt the child.
Yeah.
And that's just my main goal. How can I stay, you know what I'm saying? How can I stay alive long enough to watch things grow?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most gangster thing you can do, you know what I'm saying? To be able to be, be in another predicament 20 years from now, 30 years from now.
Yeah.
And being able to teach, you know what I'm saying, help the youth. So
being alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the biggest blessing in life.
So how do you balance, like you talk about fatherhood, having a daughter and a son on the way, how do you balance fatherhood and being like this superstar, like this mega massive star, like with your lifestyle and everything you got going, with work schedule and...
It's funny. Somebody just asked me that question like the other day, and it was the first time I got the question. And this is my second go around to answer, and it's still the same. Like I feel like once you're a parent, it don't matter what you do in a day.
Kick in,
you always a parent. Like there's no balance. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not around your child, what you're doing is for your child's best interest. Yeah. And even if that's not even the intent, they gonna pick up on their legacy, or they gonna pick up what you're doing for them anyway. So it's like once you're a parent, it's like a switch that can never be turned off.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if I wake up and be like, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to be a dad no more. I'm finna be deadbeat. I'm finna go to Jamaica and restart life. At the end of the day, you still a parent because you hurting that child. You know what I'm saying? You just a parent that ain't there.
Because I ain't shit parent at that point.
Yeah. So I know like your family is like, from like the Jamaican like descent, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How was that impactful to you with like Shoutout flow? Like
extremely. Just knowing my roots and always been in tune with just where I come from, the Yardie background, my people, my family, and just always it actually influenced a lot of my sound, like my music.
Yeah.
Like when I take the melodic approach, it's like a reggae vibe to it, just vocally. So, it's a big thing that helped me, especially musically.
Yeah. I love that about you, man, because I think that what makes you different. You know what I mean? You actually like you embody everything that a young East Memphis nigga is, like, you know what I'm saying? A king, you know what I'm saying, is, but on some Memphis shit, like on a real East Side nigga, like, that's the vibe, but it's like, you deeper than that, you know what I mean? And it's like, and you wasn't scared to be able to change.
Yeah.
That's the thing that stands out to me about your career. Like, you're not scared
Immediately, yes.
You ain't scared to make that switch up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure. No.
Like that, where did that come from? Is that through your parents and your parents? Because I know they're very instrumental in your music and stuff and your career. But is that from their influence, or where does that? Where do you get that?
I feel like it was just something that was always instilled in me by God. You know what I'm saying? I was never really tripping on being different or being the misfit, because it wasn't something I was trying to be. It was just me.
Yeah.
It just automatically stood out. The things I thought was normal wasn't normal to my other peers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, that's y'all, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a reason why I'm this way. And that's just always been my approach with life. Just do what I want to do what I love, do what intuition tells.
What about basketball? Because I see like you have a love for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
always.
Yeah, like was that like, do you feel like you had to take a choice, like, you know what I mean, internally? Because there was a time where, like, for me, I was like, man, I'm gonna hoop, you know what I mean? But then it was like, you know what, I had to look at it and say, I'm gonna go music route, or I'm gonna go entertainment route. Do you have that internal instinct, or do you just like ball because you just love it? Do you feel like you could have went pro, or like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I probably wouldn't have went pro off the simple fact, the way that I acted wouldn't have fitting into the regimen of a blue collar. Or like I would have never been like the person.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be me in all times. I don't want to be like have to walk a narrow road or a narrow line, because I was never good at that. I just wanted to be in the best space to where I can be freely who I am. And music was that, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no coach calling you like, yo, get in the studio. I need you to make 3 songs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's independent.
You.
It's on you.
You gotta do it. Like,
if you fail, it's you. If you win, it's you.
Yeah.
So.
I always tell people, man, if lose or win, I'd rather it be on me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure. For sure.
And it's about your work ethic, man. A lot of people, like, they talk about it, but I like the people to speak with their actions, you know what I'm saying? And that weighs a lot. I noticed, like, you know what I mean, with you, man, like, you know, you setting trends. Is it a situation to where, like, you know, you wasn't scared musically? Like, when I heard you on that 2 Rare record, you know what I'm saying, you and him together, like, that showed me, like, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. This guy is, like, he's from Memphis, but he's not scared to even change musically. Like, you just keep bending in, like, the genres, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, it's just, I say it like this all the time, like, I'm a adapter. Like whatever environment I am, I was saying like, you throw me in the water, I grow gills.
Yeah.
Put me in the sky, I grow some wings.
Immediately, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I always just adapt to my environment and adapt to whatever's going on. I've always been that way.
Do you feel like success was quick for you?
It was. It did happen kind of quick.
Yeah.
Extremely quick, but it happened quick because my faith was always high.
Ooh, speak on that faith.
Yeah, for real.
Speak
like,
on that faith, man.
If you walk with faith, things gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was always a person like, man, I just put my head down and worked hard. Even when people said that wouldn't work, you know what I'm saying? I was still acting like it was gonna work. And it did.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I see that, man. What's the wildest thing that you ever seen like a celebrity fan like you like do, like, you know what I'm saying? And then you young, bro, so it's like you out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like how do you know what I'm saying? What's the wildest thing you've seen somebody like just try to do to get you?
Man, on the real, they'll suck everybody dick around you to try to get you. It'd be crazy.
A plan.
In the most respectful way, but it'd be a lot like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll go through about 3 people just to try to get to you. It'd be a lot of
going outside.
Man,
a lot of things that
makes
go
for a very
more.
happy crew, man. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the crew, man. It never gets pushed up to the top office. It's immediately rejected. You know what I'm saying? No, I love that. All right, so I know, like, you know, you younger, but you've been getting money for a long time. But like, so what was your first like big purchase for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think?
A Sprinter. Like to be able to travel and do shows, go state to state.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When did you like really know you made it? Like, or do you feel like you made it?
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
I
Like,
gotta ask that.
I'm gonna be 100% like God. Like he showed me like a trailer of my life. Like he showed me like where my end and destination is as far as like stardom. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, when I look at myself in the mirror, I be like, bro, this ain't nothing. I see myself on a level like when it's all said and done, it go in the category like the Michael Jacksons, the Bob Marleys, the Prince. I see myself as an iconic, just being. So like when I'm in my present moment, when I'm in my present self, it's like I'm huge. But I know what God showed me. That's why I always tell people like, when they walk up to me, congratulate me, they're like, you doing good, you doing well, bro, you hot. I'm like, bro, it's just an appetizer. Like, I ain't even, you don't even know what dessert look like. You don't even know what the cake look like. So, that's just how it be.
So you talk about icons, man. This record you got out right now with an icon.
Yeah. Wayne.
Yeah, for sure.
Goat Wayne.
For sure.
Wayne's a goat.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me give it up. Give it up for the goat, man.
And that number one.
Yeah. Come on, man. Another number one.
Yeah.
Number one, man. See, let's just pay homage, respect, and roses. Another number one Memphis record out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Immediately, yes.
Another number one. This is your first urban number one?
This is my first urban number one.
Wow, man.
I gotta give it up.
Congratulations.
I came real close last time with it again, but this is my first one.
Man, bro.
That's a blessing, man.
That's really a blessing, man. I'm so proud of you, bro. And it's just another, you keep putting stats on the board, man.
Appreciate that.
Talk to me about the new throwback video. That's my era. You know what I mean? You came back with the NLE vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pool party, like it was fun.
That
You
video,
know what I'm saying? I heard about this. Shout out to your DJ too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Booker. Shout out, man. Booker. I heard about the party, but I was flying back. I was like, man, I was from the I had to get back to the A, man. But I heard about it, getting ready to leave, bro. And missed that John or whatever, bro. It looked like y'all was lit enough.
Nah, it was real.
It was a lot of fun, man.
It was an experience.
It definitely it was a lot of fun, man. For real, man. That's what you got to do, man. Continue to have fun. Enjoy. You only get one life. You know what I'm saying? You only get one shot at this. Ain't no rehearsals with this thing, man. So it's like, man, the days, the time you get right now is non-refundable. Time is non-refundable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro. But when you speak about being Michael Jackson, when you speak about being Bob Marley, you speak about that, bro. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. You continue to keep doing it.
And it's happening, like, well, like you can ask my man right here, Mike. We was
What's up, Mike?
We was just in a mall, and like when I go overseas, it's kind of like when you overseas. Like, first and foremost, that's a whole nother thing. Like,
no, I want to talk about. I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you what's your favorite country abroad, because you've been more places. You passport short. Every time I look up you and mom, y'all man, Miss your Mama Chop, y'all gone immediately everywhere.
Like, that was the first time, like the love I got overseas, and it was more intensified than what it is in America. And that's what shocked me. But recently, I was just in Miami. And bro, we shut the whole mall down. Like I was literally just trying to shop. I was peaceful. I wasn't on nothing hot. Just simply walking.
Yeah.
And bro, it was like the whole mall from the top of the mall looking over the
Oh my
rail
God.
to like
Wow.
the people behind us.
Crazy.
It was like some
yeah.
MJ shit.
As it
was to
should
the-
be.
It was to the point to where the police even came in like Gucci. They closed off Gucci and shit for us. The police came in and threatened to arrest me for disorderly conduct just off me walking around trying to shop and how the people was acting.
That's
So
crazy.
It was wild as shit. So, you know, it was like the more I speak these things, the more I see it happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just the appetizer, like I said. It's just gonna keep going.
It's gonna keep going, man. Like it's gonna definitely keep going, man.
Immediately, yes.
All right, so in that fashion, so it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's next for you? Is it? I know we SAG striking right now, so I can't really necessarily. But we can podcast though. We can talk podcast vibes, but like TV and film, I know you got. You know what I mean?
Stuff on the way for
Stuff
sure.
on the way, like that
TV
way.
show.
Movies, you know what I'm saying? Like I really see you being like that Will Smith, and Will Smith for certain, like the young Will from my city. Like I really see you being there, bro. Like all the way there. I touch and agree with you in Jesus' name on it. I already know. I know it's coming, bro. You know what I mean? I really know it's coming. Do you think that? Who would you want to feature with now? Like, cause now you're at the point now where like, you know, with Wayne, you know what I mean? Wayne, and he supported the video, supported the whole thing. I love it.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Stayed in contact with me.
That don't happen all the time.
That industry stuff don't do it like that all the time, bro. Somebody do a feature with you, man, and then it be like trying to get videos, or trying to get people to support the thing that you're doing. Is weird. It's weird. People get weird. So I was loving to see how Wayne, you know what I mean, really supported you and really backed you. And I really thought it was dope that you gave him his roses, literally. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the GOAT when it comes to this thing. And who would you want to work with now?
Since we speaking on Wayne, man, Drake, like I'd love to have a song with Drake.
Immediately, yes.
Yeah.
I've always said it. Like anytime someone asks me, I say Drake.
Yeah.
And then the other person
Drizzy
I
definitely
say
should
is
be getting with you, man. I can see that.
man,
I can definitely see that.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta do it.
Yeah.
real hard.
Yeah. Who else you think?
I always wanted to find like a Tupac verse that was just unused.
that'd be hard.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
That'd be too hard.
I like that too. That part.
Dig that.
Because when you go super shot of flow, you know what I'm saying, and go super hard like that, and you I can. Is that which one was that one? Oh no, you could. That's my other jump. That's my beeper. I got a beep. You know what I'm saying? I got that beeper on me still. I got a little jug I got to make around the corner. My bad. Nah, for real though. I feel like Drake, Wayne, with Drake. First of all, which you already did Wayne, so Drake for certain. Who else? You know what I'm saying? Female wise, like maybe like, you know what I'm saying? You can see like, I can see you doing something like, you know what I mean, with like a private Coco Jones or something like that.
Yeah, I love Coco.
Yeah, Coco Jones too, Bumpin.
Yeah, I can see you and her doing something hard together too. We gotta try to produce that one. Coco, you gotta holler, you know what I'm saying, for sure. Make that
I
one
met
happen.
Coco too. She said she'd be down. So.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that coming.
Immediately, yes.
You be staying on Grizzness with the Memphis basketball team.
Yeah.
What do you feel about what's coming up for the new season?
Oh, it's gonna be a dope one.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
man.
really good. It's
Yeah.
always exciting.
Yeah.
Last year was really exciting. This year gonna be exciting.
You know, we played together in the St. Jude Classic or whatever they have, you know, we tied last year. You know what I'm saying? We did
Tied
pretty
as
good.
hell.
We tied. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, I think we're gonna do it again this year. I'm glad we picked up Smart. I'm glad to see Derrick Rose coming back. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be hard, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as like anything else you want to go over, anything else you know what I mean that you got popping, you know what I mean? Like, you know, feel free. You know what I'm saying? To speak on it or whatever, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to keep up too much of your time. I just wanted to tap into that. And then also, like, let me ask you this question, though. Because it's very popular in this culture. The snitch thing, the rapping with snitches and that and that whole thing. Like, what is NLE Choppa's take on that?
Man, personally, I honestly don't give a fuck. As long as you don't snitch on me,
Yes.
I'm cool. I honestly don't care. I could watch things and I give an opinion on it.
Yeah.
But do I honestly care?
Yeah.
No. Will I work with you? Probably not, but I really don't care what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't my business.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people kind of make it their business, and for someone else wrongdoings in your eyes to be done and it's not done upon you, And for you to be able to make a reaction and really be triggered by it, I feel like it speaks a lot about what's really in control of your life. And it ain't you.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? So
bars immediately.
Immediately, yes.
Immediately, yes. Immediately.
Like, that shit it be weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just like to focus on myself.
Yeah.
And I do stand on principles. I stand on the morals. When I work with you, I done lost people to the system that way. But it's like I'm never gonna be the person that'll be like, oh fucking woo, man, you ain't rap. Woo. If I see you, boom, boom, God bless you, and keep walking.
That's how you got to do.
Do you feel like, it's 50 years hip hop, everybody celebrating that? Who were some of your early influences as far as music? Or who did you listen to?
Pop. He was like, that was like, you know what I'm saying? My dad, that was his favorite rapper, so he kind of like passed it on to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I related to him because I feel like, his whole career was like he was just extremely misunderstood, not even musically, but just like as a person.
Yeah.
And I've always related to that type of, feeling, so, you know what I'm saying?
You man, I swear, man, you so seasoned, bro. What's your favorite city overseas? Well, you talk about being abroad. What's your favorite spot you've been to abroad? And isn't it trip you out when you go over there? They don't speak your language, but then they rap all the words.
Bar for bar.
I had Amsterdam.
Yeah.
They got that red light district over there.
Immediately, yes. Yeah, what's up.
So what's it like, man, when I watch you perform, we watch your videos, your energy is like...
You just did Rolling Loud, too. You popped out. Yeah.
Crazy. How is it, man? What walk me through a day in the life in the studio with NLE Choppa, man? Like, how you creating this?
Because I remember when you first broke out, he was in the studio with Birdman. That man was in there going crazy. Birdman was like, man, I don't know what this man here serious. You are like immediately trying to get down.
Because like when I'm talking, you calm, you collected, like you this humble cap, like your energy, and when you get to performing, it's like
it's different because like it's different people. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different switch, a different type of trigger.
Yeah.
Me as a person, I just love to be calm, cool, collective.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I know musically people always when they see me, they be like, "You okay? What's wrong with you?" Like, you not as hype as you thought. I'm like, bro, that's like entertainment. Like, I'm supposed to entertain you. But I ain't gonna be like that person.
24/7. Hell no.
Nobody feels one way all the time. I always say nobody feels one way all the time, man. Like, you know what I mean? And it's good to be able to separate the on button and off button. You know what I'm saying? To be able to know when to turn it on and turn it off. But I definitely see you be turning it on out there. And it's wild. Shout out to my son, Nick. He got a chance to shoot you at one of your shows, bro. And I mean, them some of the best pictures he ever took. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my kids love you. Jackson, you know what I'm saying? I think he on the way up here now trying to catch it. My kids love you. You know what I'm saying? And I you know, a lot of the artists that they listen to, I'd be like, you know, I always come tell them, I'll be like, you know, okay, let's separate what he's saying, and then this is what real life is now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But with you, your real life, when they follow you, you know, from how you eat clean. It's like when they following you, my son talks about that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, Dad, get him all the necklace and the Evians, and when he coming out there, like they following you like that. Do you feel comfortable being in that position to be able to, when you know you leading other people?
Yeah.
You consider that what your thing?
Because I know that I never lead someone astray. You know what I'm saying? Even like when I go on like the drill rap type tip or the murder rap type tip, I've always like been open to like let people know, like even when I do town hall meetings with the kids, like yo, this is strictly an image. You know what I'm saying? What I'm rapping is probably something that's been done before, that's been lived before. But me as a present moment, who I am as a now, it's a whole character. You know what I'm saying? It's made up. So as long as you let people know that and let them know it's real, and a lot of these rappers like that, a lot of these rappers, that's exactly how it is. But they're not letting the youth know that.
And I think that's you robbing the youth, and at that point you're not you're not being used. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't be used in this world, you're useless. Or if you're being used by another energy that ain't a God. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's what you putting out there. And then when you see what comes back from the fruit that they be, that kind of fruit they get back when they do certain things, then it's like, man, these folks in jail, these folks locked up, these folks like, you know what I mean? Because that's what you living. You know what I mean? That's what you putting out here, man. And people gotta realize that music is you spell words. Words have a spell on them, man. And we gotta be accountable, you know what I'm saying, for what we doing. Because there's a lot of negativity out here, and the devil, every blessing ain't from God.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, straight up. So I just love the fact that you acknowledged it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Do you plan on getting married one day?
No.
No. It's an immediately no.
Immediately no.
It's an immediately no.
Oh wait, no.
It's not even action. It's a quick no.
Not on paper. I love to have a ceremony to a relationship.
Yeah.
But it's putting people in my business that shouldn't be in my business.
Yeah.
I ain't really for all that.
Yeah.
He said
Immediately no.
It's an immediately no. You know what I'm saying? Right from the top. Hey, listen, your mom and your dad, how important are they to you? I love y'all dichotomy. I love y'all the way y'all flow and y'all go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, me, I lost my mom and my dad to cancer. So it's like when I see you with your parents, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love that you out with them. How has that affected you?
Man, it's benefited my life more than it ever could. You know what I'm saying? It's I post up in the hood, me and my mama, and I feel safe versus me posting up in the hood with me and 100 niggas. Like, it's just this type of protection that my mom, her aura gives off, and it's from everything. Like, even my pops, you know, both of them, it's like a protection, like an aura they give off. It just shows, like, I got your best interest, and I lay down and die for you right now if it comes to it. So, you know, it's just always being able to have that warmth around you is something that I love. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Immediately, yes.
To see the love, man, and be a part of it, man. Next, you killing it. Do you have the next album? What are you already back in the studio? Do you are you a constant worker in the
Bro, it's crazy. I be burning myself out how much I work. I got over 1,000 unreleased songs. Like, it's just, I constantly go. I don't stop. Like, when I get success, most of the times when we get success on certain things, I'm in the studio that same night or the next day. Like, when that record went #1, I was in the studio the night before.
Immediately working. Immediately,
I'm just always there. Like, I'm always ready for the next. I'm always grateful for what I have, but I'm always looking to be like, all right, how I can make it better. I can keep, the ball rolling.
Yeah, indeed. You think in longevity. You're doing things today that your future will thank you for.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And that's beautiful. So like the name for you got, how you become with these things, is it gonna be, you already know the name of the album yet, or you already just in the
I'm still really focused on Cottonwood too, really like making it the best it can be, right? I gotta add more songs to the album. Right, I gotta keep promoting it. Like I really
standing on it. See, that's good.
Immediately, yes.
I just want, it was a leading question because like a lot of times with this new age era of music, people that come out with music so fast and they just like, okay, it's out. Okay, come on another next month. Wait a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think when you got good music, you can good music is timeless and you can really let your fans appreciate it and really live with it, what I mean? I think that, and it has legs, you know what I mean? Proving that your album has legs, you know what I mean? But Deluxe to keep going with it. Any tours coming up?
I don't think so. I might go back overseas for a little bit. That's
That's it. You chilling, man. Indeed, man. Well, listen, we ain't gonna hold you, man. We're gonna just definitely uplift you, man, and give you your respect and your roses, man. And thank you for stopping by our podcast, bro. I appreciate the love to you and your mom, you know what I'm saying, and your family, bro. And continue to keep making Memphis look expectedly great, immediately, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got you a shirt over there too. I got Immediately Podcast shirt. That's one of your shirt right there. Give me that shirt. Too. No, you about a meeting, man.
Yeah, about that.
Yes, indeed. I got you a meeting right here.
Appreciate it, Appreciate it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot for your pops too, man. But much love to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, bro. I thank you so much, bro.
Appreciate you.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna give you some beats or whatever for you. So I gotta get on one of these jumps with you, bro. For real, man. I gotta do it, man. But it's been Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, man. My kinfolk NLE Choppa, man. We got more to come, man. Y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed, and we gonna let y'all suckers have all the rest. You did.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Man, that was a good interview.
That was a great interview. Shout out to NLE Choppa, man. NLE Choppa. NLE Choppa. You guys gonna be seeing this dude for a long time, man. Man. He's making the right moves. He's making the right decisions and the right moves. He's thinking longevity. You know what I mean? He's thinking ahead. He's doing things that his future is gonna thank him for. You know what I mean? The man eat right, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah. You know what I mean? The man is on. He's moving. So when you see somebody being blessed like how he being blessed, and you see how he living, and you see his cloth and what he cut from with his mom and his dad, and just how they rocking or whatever. That. You can't do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to NLE Choppa, man. You know what I mean? For blessing us. Episode 5 is going crazy, man.
NLE Choppa is an immediately yes.
That's an immediately yes. He's an immediately yes.
And speaking of immediately yes.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about some immediately yeses, immediately no's.
Of the day.
Immediately yeses
yeses and nos are coming up immediately right now on the Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Immediately Kinfolk. Parents, welcome to the Immediately No Show. We're going to review a toy tonight. It's a very Anglo purchase. It's an ankle monitor for children. Let's listen to how this toy works, shall we?
Nope. If you're the parent of a young child and you're not getting enough sleep at night, I'm betting it's because your children will not stay in their room. That was my problem too, until recently when I found this ankle monitor in Walmart. This
They're
brand
selling
is a
ankle
godsend,
monitors
taking
for
a page
kids
out
like
of the
they're on
criminal
probation.
rehabilitation playbook and applying it to children. The device easily straps onto your toddler's leg and then
child's
puts
on
them to
house
work
arrest.
24/7 to make sure they're staying where they belong. And a delinquent sneaks out of his room, I get a notification on my phone.
He's going to be a
From
felon.
this point, there's several different approaches on how to handle the situation, such as screaming at them from your bed or bargaining with them to get back in their room. But my favorite is to employ the built-in electrical impulse training tool.
They're zapping the kids.
It's actually kind of therapeutic for me.
What the fuck? This is not an invisible dog leash. This is a child. This is pretty much child abuse. This is immediately, repeatedly no. This is Anglo activity. No black people are buying this shit. Welcome back to the Immediately No Show, coming live from Mexico. Rogus Rihanna sees the phone on the ground and she picks it up instead of giving it back to the man. What does she do with the phone? She puts it in her breast and immediately taser. Oh, she's doing the Harlem Shake right now on the concrete. Rogus Rihanna thought she was getting a phone for no charge. Ain't got charged. Well, what in the Ku Klux Karen is going on with these white women making force fields around themselves like Violet from The Incredibles? It was all going well until she was knocked back into reality for a 15-yard loss. It's now 4th and 1, and she's dead. Immediately no. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, one hard-ass podcast, and we are now standing on Grizzness with my kinfolk, Dirty Fresh.
Man, y'all know what's going on.
How you feeling, my bro?
Hey, man, I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it, holding it down like gravity, man. What's up
Man,
with you,
indeed, man. Glad to have you here. Always good to have you live in the flesh, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
Indeed, man. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man.
Anthony Davis got the bag. 186 M's.
Mr. Brittle himself.
$62 million a year for Mr. Brittle.
Yeah.
And it's just for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, 62 M's, the richest deal in NBA history. What do you think about
3
that?
years,
That's
162 million.
That's a great deal, man. That's a great deal. And once again, it goes to the collective bargaining agreement.
Collective bargaining.
You know, these boys,
immediately, yes.
they getting big money right now, you know what I mean? And I love to see it, you know, because these guys, they can take this money and break these generational curses out here, you know what I'm saying? So I love to see these guys getting their money, man, and being able to take it back to their family and, like I say, break these generational curses, man. But when it come down to AD, how much is he really gonna play? You know what I'm saying? That's the question.
That's a $186 million question.
Yeah.
I mean, the best ability is availability, and he be killing me because the fact is, like, he's not. I love AD when he played. He beasted this playoffs. I will say that he got off this playoffs, but at the end of the day, like, was it because it was the contract year?
Oh yeah, he had to show improve.
He had to show improve, right?
Yeah, do something.
So now here we go into a new season. All right, Lakers, y'all secured AD. Mm-hmm. You secured someone that you guys secured. What's the boy name?
D'Angelo.
You guys secured D'Angelo Russell, which he felt like he should get more money.
Well, D'Angelo, you one bad.
Immediately no.
D'Angelo, you one bad season away from being in China.
Whoa.
China.
China.
But nah, I mean, he had a couple spurts here and there, man. But I mean, I think he should be grateful to even be in the league at this point.
Right. He got 27 million or something like that was for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can't be, with the collective bargaining, it makes you look at this 27 million. Yeah. If you gave me $27 million, or, hey, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to give it all I can.
You give me $7 million. Give me $7 million to play basketball right now. Y'all take it. Right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me 100, I sit on the bench.
You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
Be the best locker room guy there is.
I'm going to keep that. You know who I'm going to be? You know who I'm going to be? The best locker room guy. Shout out to the Greek Freaks brother. Because he's out there getting the bag. You know what I'm saying? For being, he's getting the bag.
I think he got 2 rings, though.
He got 2 rings.
He got 2 of them things.
He got 2 rings. This guy has 2 rings for being the best locker room cheerleader in the world. Yeah. Immediately. He's giving people inspiration for the situation on their sideline.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing that.
He's going to be next to Udonis Haslam out here, man.
But I love the nepotism. Keep it in the family, just like Coach Penny Hardaway is doing in Memphis with University of Memphis season on the way right now. He's just picked up his son is coming, his youngest son.
Ashton Hardaway.
Ashton Hardaway. Immediately, yes.
is
He's a 6'8" guard, man.
Yeah.
So I've been real big on. I've been watching him, since high school. Or whatever, man. He got the stuff. He looking more like his dad than his older brother. So he got some of that penny juice in him.
Immediately Penny.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Part 2.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed, man.
man.
Speaking of young recruits too, I do want to send a shout out real quick to my kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? Lil Curtis Given, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
He out there at LSU. I see him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know where he gonna go, but I know his dad Wook is very happy. With him and his mom. I love what's going on with them. I love to see C3 doing his thing out there. Whatever. Shout out to him as well, man. I do want to tap into the conversation that really kind of made me look at you differently.
Man, here y'all go with this hate, man.
And I want to tell you,
Some
it's to
haters,
LeBron. You said LeBron James was better than Jordan.
He said he was the GOAT.
I just said he's the GOAT, man. Stop hating on LeBron.
No, you said he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
I'm giving you the opportunity right now in the Stand on Grizzness section for you to retract your statement because
I won't.
He is a GOAT,
Yeah.
but he is not the GOAT.
Okay, so who's the GOAT?
Michael Jordan.
Bill Russell?
It's the GOAT, Michael
What?
Jordan.
What?
Bill Russell.
Come on.
Rest in-
Who
you
is he
bringing
playing
Bill
against?
out?
Who is he playing
I'm
against?
just saying,
on, man. Stop it.
Y'all, because this Jordan conversation, this LeBron disrespect is not going to be
LeBron
tolerated.
is number 3.
Okay.
Hold on. How is it disrespect to say a man
But
is number 3?
Wait, just wait.
Number 3 all
Hear
time.
him out.
This
Hear
is-
him
This
out.
is my explanation.
Hear him out.
Let me explain.
Listen. No, he's talking.
Let me give me
Y'all
Hear him
ask me
out.
first.
You just said it was hate
It is
to
hate.
call a man number 3 all
No.
time. If
Number 3.
If someone's
No,
to
no,
say,
no.
hey, Dirty Fresh.
This is Jordan versus LeBron conversation.
But check this out. If someone's to say to me, Dirty Fresh, you're the 3rd best producer in Memphis ever. I'd be happy with that, bro. I wouldn't say, they hating on me.
I'm going to tell him I'm number 1. Fuck them.
I mean, I am,
I'm just
but
playing.
if someone was
But,
to say
I
that,
know
I
I'm
wouldn't
dead
say that's
serious
hate,
actually,
though.
though. But
Yeah.
Well, some people look at 3rd place as the 3rd loser.
that's right, man. I don't need a participation
You know what I'm saying?
trophy, man. I need
at the end of the day, I do stand with you on
But I
that.
feel
You want to be number 1, but I don't think it's a shot at LeBron to say he's the 3rd best player in the ever done it.
That's all
I
I'm
love
saying.
LeBron
All
off
I'm
the court,
saying.
on the court. I love LeBron. LeBron got everything but
LeBron
hair.
James.
You know what I'm saying? He has everything but a
Jordan
hairline.
didn't have hair
But Jordan was smart
He
enough to
lost
go
his
murder
hair
one
early.
when it was time.
fine.
He didn't hold on
No,
to it.
he just didn't have
Let
the
it go.
resources that they have
Let
today
it
to make the fake hair.
Now check
Let
this
it
out.
go.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you case in point to why he'll never be the GOAT.
Okay, go ahead.
And I gotta take you back.
The GOAT.
I'm
To
interested.
2011
Let's see.
against the Mavericks.
Go ahead.
Road tape.
The Great Disappearance.
Road tape.
That's fair. I'll take that.
And therefore, J.J. Barrera.
Uh-huh.
That's
He went hammer. He did.
Yeah, he went hammer time.
So-
And due to that, and the great meltdown of LeBron, you can never
Interesting.
be.
So,
You can never be the GOAT.
so I would say that prior to
Just receive what he just said right there.
I hear you, but I have a rebuttal.
Okay.
My rebuttal is this.
Okay.
Is that
On the biggest stage.
on the biggest stage right now, right here
Yes.
in this conversation.
Which he lost last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Again.
Okay. You
On
guys
the biggest
done,
stage.
Coleman's?
An L.
I'll wait.
He let,
You guys
You got the
done?
floor.
he let a guy who
You guys
shoots the
done?
ball
Can I
behind
have
his
the floor?
head.
You got the floor.
Can I have the floor?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Defense rest.
Thank you kindly. All right, so my case is this. Okay, Michael Jordan went to the final 6 times, right?
That's
Great,
right.
he won those 6 times, but what about all the years he was getting his ass bounced up out of there prior to that?
Okay, you want to hear the rebuttal?
Not really, but
Yeah, of course you do.
But I will.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Now check it out.
That is the issue.
That's the issue.
Go ahead,
Before
man.
Michael Jordan won all the final 6 in a row,
Right.
mind you, he was
it
still
wasn't 6 in a row. It was like
Well,
there
you
was a
know,
space in
Before he
between.
won 6 chips.
6 straight.
Yeah.
Okay,
6 straight.
It wasn't
6
it was,
up.
it was
6.
All right, but look, check
Let's
it out.
just listen
Penny
to
bounced him out of
before
there one
then-
year, but go ahead.
Before then,
He did.
The guy was what was he called? It was called Jesus and Sneakers.
With
Even
no
before.
rings, with no
Yeah,
jury.
Yeah, so that's prior to. So what he did was, of course, everybody has to learn to win. So what he did was
Right.
he learned to win, and he never lost again.
But see, LeBron
and that's what makes
came
him the
straight
GOAT.
in the playoffs.
No, but see the thing you can't. Yes, LeBron did
Finals.
do these things, but
10
he.
times.
But
Getting
the
there-
10 times.
Getting there is not enough.
10
brother.
times. But
He-
but Jordan couldn't even get there 10 times.
But when he got there, he took
He
care
won.
of business.
Scottie Pippen.
there's a big difference between getting there and winning.
Okay, but getting
he
there.
didn't. Your guy did not get.
You wanna,
I got
you
this.
wanna
I was
be,
there.
You want to
At
be
least I was
second
there,
place
but
or
you didn't win a
10th
chip.
seed?
You didn't win.
Or
there.
8th seed.
You didn't win. You didn't win.
Jordan didn't even make it.
You
to
didn't
the
win.
finals.
The first loser.
You know what?
Second
Agree to
place is the
disagree,
first
man.
loser.
Okay.
Third place is the second
And
loser.
so Jordan was like the 10th loser before he made it to the playoffs.
Why would you
like
speak
before the finals?
like the fact that you try to pull out before he had his
Because
rings?
y'all pulled that out on LeBron. Like,
What you mean? Like we talking about, we adding him up right now.
He's actively losing.
He's actively losing now.
Still losing.
And Jordan
He's played more games and lost
He's a current
more.
What are we
loser.
talking about
He's
here?
a current loser.
Right now,
You know what, man?
did he win or lose last week?
There's no sense
He's
in
a
that,
current
guys.
loser.
He's a loser
We're gonna
now.
wrap this segment up.
Right now, he's a loser.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast.
He lost.
We're gonna cut the
You
break.
lost, LeBron.
Jesus, cut the camera off.
You lost,
Immediately Kinfolk.
LeBron.
We're gone.
You lost,
done.
LeBron. Jordan won. Look at these Jordans.
segment's
Look
over.
at Look at these shoes.
The segment's over.
Just look at the shoes. You don't have these.
Freaky for that,
Who's rocking LeBrons?
That's not the point.
When the last time I see somebody line up for a LeBron
That's
and
not
show
the
some
point.
exclusive LeBrons?
That's not the point.
And not to mention the school is failing.
Leave the kids out of it.
The
We're
school
cutting
is
this.
failing.
We're cutting this.
We respect LeBron off the court. Off the court, he got my total
LeBron's a way better off the court.
Hey,
We're cutting
hey,
that.
the school's failing. No one can read.
I'm not putting that. You try to get our ass goddamn put up bounce the back.
But it's funny. But it's funny, though.
Yo, this is Kia Shine, a.k.a. Uncle Kinfolk. Some of y'all know me for being a rapper. Some of y'all know me for being an actor. Some of y'all know me from giving inspiration for your situation with Coffee with Kinfolk and being a podcaster, Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Some of y'all know me for being a producer. I produced on Glorilla's last album. Some of y'all know me for my co-writer credit I have on Drake's Best I Ever Had. But what I am first and foremost is a dad to a son with severe nonverbal autism. We have a nonprofit, autismadvocates.org. Become an advocate, support and wear and share our merch. We differ not less than we blessed by the best.
Immediately Kinfolk.
Yes, sir.
Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. Brought to you by Worldstar.
Shout out to Worldstar.
Shout out to Worldstar.
You know.
Indeed. This is a segment of the show where we have got my queen. Queen Folk is now in the building. Give it up for Queen.
Yes,
Give it up for Queen.
Hey.
My queen is in the something. Yeah. Okay. Queen Folk is in the building. But why don't we go ahead and just get the thing going right away?
We're gonna jump right in.
How are you feeling?
Feeling okay.
Feeling
All right.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So jump right in.
We're gonna jump right in.
Okay.
All right. Cardi B. She's on stage, right? She's
Right.
performing.
Right?
Somebody threw some water at her, right?
Yeah.
Cardi took the mic and beamed it at her and bopped her. How do you feel about this mic bopping?
The mic bopping.
I mean, if you are an artist that's performing and you feel threatened, someone's throwing something at you, I could understand feeling angry. I don't feel like anything should be thrown at artists when they're on stage.
That's right.
That being said, I did see that little part where she did ask them to ask her fans to throw water.
things on things.
So that
yes.
could be confusing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that.
It was mixed signals
Yeah.
being thrown.
So if
She was throwing mixed signals.
yeah.
Did you see what I did right there?
I saw what you did right
Thank
there.
you very much. I
So
appreciate
I
that.
mean, yeah. So I don't know if then you can say you felt threatened if you did ask them. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
That
There's a
water,
lawsuit. There's a lawsuit now involved, and
Yeah,
they're looking to. There's a lawsuit. Excuse me. There's a. They're looking at Cardi in actual criminal.
I think that's a little much.
That's too much.
It's
man. I think
self-defense, man.
Immediately no.
I think it's immediately lame.
You can
know
feel
what I mean?
threatened if someone throws anything because you don't know. It's a C when you're on stage, and I mean you don't know, and something comes at you and makes contact with you.
Yeah,
And it's
that's,
liquid too.
You know, that's scary. Yeah, is it acid? I
It
don't
could
even
be
know.
you could get a bomb bump.
Right, but then the part where you've asked them to do that's where I don't know if that will come into play later. Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shout out to Cardi though, and shout out to Offset. I really like what they just dropped with with their jealousy.
The baby
joint.
boy vibe.
Yes, I did. Thought
That's
that was
hard.
super cool.
Immediately,
the new video
yes.
that just came out with. I like the fact that they're addressing the elephant in the room head on with a lot of the things that allegedly take place in their lives. Cardi is talking about these females pop out of nowhere. They don't have any receipts, but
They popping out now.
They pop out though, and it's it's just weird because it's new levels, new devils, man. There's always going to be certain things trying to attack you. You know what I mean? Right. No matter on what level of life that you're on, and it's going to be about your reflexes. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
You know, and it's just you got to be quicker than that because you know that the guy's coming to try to tempt and kill, steal, and destroy. You know, the enemies
and that's
out
only
there.
you have a lot to lose. So it's just like. It's hard because even like we were saying in that situation, if someone throws something at you and that's completely wrong, but then you do something now, you have to spend your time and
legal money,
and
fees, just all kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's like you really have more to lose than this person. You know what I mean? There's a Jay-Z line that said something about
if
that.
I shoot you, you're famous. If I shoot you, you're blameless. What's a nigga to do? You know what I'm saying? If I shoot you, I'm blameless. If I shoot you, if you shoot me, I'm famous.
Yeah,
whatever. It's something like that.
Yeah, is a come up for them no matter what. It's just maybe, you know, and then for you, it's a headache and it's money. And it's just and that's hard.
Immediately no.
Yeah.
Just
what do? You just
no.
don't react to your. I mean, it's hard to. That's a hard expectation to have. Not react to your feelings. Like But yeah. That's
call and response, and they won't call it your response, and it's just one of those things that comes along with being a celebrity and what you do, man. It's like the price you pay for the lifestyle that you actually have, and it just goes along with it. But
you also should not. No matter what your career is or what your job path, you are not responsible to owe people to be able to touch you or throw things at you or violate you or your space or anything like that. Yeah, the violations. That's not no. It doesn't matter what you
violations. In the words of T, I lead the demonstrations. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's what immediately yes on that part.
All right. So I'm gonna tap into another one. Let's move along. Okay, we got Summer Walker and Lil Meech, right?
Okay.
So Lil Meech was, you know, allegedly on camera, like going to some person's apartment. They caught it on the ring video.
Yeah.
He has responded, and he said, I was just, you know, it's his cousin. He was just helping her bring the groceries in. He took her grocery shopping.
Were there
you know
grocery bags?
Yeah.
Were there grocery bags?
What are your thoughts on that? What do you think about that?
He brought little groceries.
You saw grocery bags?
Little groceries.
I mean, what do I always say? I think the best scenario, I mean, if you are, I mean, for anyone, really, going in alone with someone is
a red flag and immediately no.
Like, hold on now.
Immediately no.
But if you could prove this is his cousin to his girl or whatever, it doesn't, regardless of the world.
What it looks like,
But like to his girl, like that's my cousin. Like you can prove that that's what it is, and that's what it is. But like, being alone with anyone is
that's a red flag.
If it ain't the cousin, then it's definitely a problem.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
But do understand, like with things that happen online, I think it's best to be able to take it with a grain of salt, at least into a couple of days to be able to see how it plays out. Because you could think one way and it'd be a whole different narrative.
It'd be immediately wrong.
You know
it could appear,
And I think, you know, because some people are looking to create a story and they see these cryptic tweets that she put out about she can't do the cheating thing, and then all of a sudden he's popping up with but what this does bring to the light is the fact that, man, you can't do anything in private.
Ain't
really,
no privacy.
There's no privacy.
That's the neighbor.
There's no privacy in today's situation. So if you are a player and you're out there cheating on your wife and or your female that you or your significant other, man, that's got to be a tough job.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of murky water to be playing.
It's a lot of work in today's marketplace.
Is it really necessary? Like, it just seems to me like if that
immediately no.
What you're doing, it just seems like a lot more extra work for you. You could just be straight up, like you know what I mean?
I'm not going to be with one person. I'm not settled down.
Like,
People be lying, like, you know what it is.
And that's not play. Like that's not
P.
That's not
I can't
P.
respect that.
Lying is not
Not
P.
to say that that's what he's doing, but I'm just saying it. Yeah.
Right, just in general.
In general. If you are lying to a woman, that's not no player. You a liar.
Or to a man, or you're a female saying you're just with this one guy and you're not. Like, whoa, that's not. I can't respect that.
The truth. You gotta respect the truth. The truth gonna be the same the day that it is tomorrow, man.
And it's okay to not want to settle down and be monogamous. That's okay.
Because it's other people. It's men and women like that.
Find your drive.
You can go do what you do and be happy.
Polygamy's on the rise.
Yeah,
but
polyamory.
Yeah, polyamory.
That's where you're with multiple.
Polyamorous.
Yeah. Poly. You know what I mean?
Polygamy. Yeah, where you're
It's the
married
same
to
thing, I
multiple
guess.
people.
Well, it's polygamy when you marry, right?
Yeah,
And poly is when you can just date.
polyamory is where you're
Wasn't
in a
it like the
relationship
swinging
with
vibes?
multiple people.
I think that's with Finesse two times.
Okay, yeah, he got the
has
two girlfriends,
two or three, I think. Yeah,
Something like that.
and they've agreed that we're in this
Yeah,
relationship
that's it.
together,
Cool with
but it's
that.
more than just two people. Yeah,
Right.
Yes.
But they had an option.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
you've
That's how you
chosen
got to
to
give
do
people
this.
options, man.
I can respect that.
yeah, gotta give options.
Because you
Yeah.
get the choice to say no or yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
But if
don't
you don't
take
give 'em
someone
the
else's
choice,
choices away.
you
then-
know.
Yeah, that's
then
not
that's
player. Then you're
cool.
not being player.
No.
That's
You know what
not
I'm saying?
P at
That's not
all.
P. That's not P.
And
It's
what's
immediately no.
done in the dark will come to the
Immediately
light.
no.
It's gonna
That's
come
right.
Because
It's going
technology is going to let you see what's going on, man. You can't do anything that's
And
not
karma,
on
I
the
always
grid.
tell you about that.
Well, karma's coming back in the
Outside
form of
things.
technology.
Karma's
Karma's
Yeah, I'm
coming
just
in the
saying.
form of the ring.
Whatever's
Okay,
gonna
the
happen.
ring is right there watching. Someone's watching. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely watching, man. If I got you down here, let me go ahead and go right into movies with the Mrs. This was a tough week for actors this week as we lost Paul Rubin, who the world knows as Pee Wee Herman.
Rest in peace.
He was 72. He just passed away. But what he left behind was a legacy on film that I loved. One of his characters, to me, in the classic movie was Blow.
Well, great movie.
When he played,
Johnny Depp.
he played with Johnny Depp, and he played the character Derek for real.
Yeah, man.
Derek for real.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And if you know the movie, you know why I say it that way. It just shows me energy never dies, man. That was a great role. When I posted that earlier this week, I had people that'll be like, bro, I was today years old when I figured out that was Pee Wee Herman. You know what I'm saying? That played that. He played that role, man. So shout out to him
Immediately, yes.
in his life, man. May he rest in peace. Also, we lost Angus Cloud, who's a 25-year-old actor that had the chops.
Great actor.
And on
You
the
know him from Euphoria, which is a
Yeah.
great show.
Great
if you
show.
haven't seen it, just be prepared. It's raunchy and sometimes gross,
Yeah.
but the acting is crazy.
The acting
storyline
is
amazing.
crazy. The
It's a really
storyline is
great-
I have to check that out.
Yeah, it's
But
but
I'm
not with
gonna-
your kids around or
not-
anywhere in
don't-
the
okay.
vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
can't
be-
watch TV with
Yeah.
my kids.
I'm just
No,
yeah.
but,
this is just to let you know.
and also,
I
let me
got
just,
you.
yeah, and I want to just interject this.
But
on
he
the-
was great, and that will be
on
around
this too.
forever.
Just on that when you and the missus watch that. I'm referring you to this. We're referring you to this movie, but it is a bit risque. You know what I'm saying? As far as like
More than a bit.
It's
Like-
you
like
know
a
what I mean?
lot.
A lot. So like just, but the storyline.
You've been warned.
I'm
Yeah.
warning you, like you know what I mean. That it's like it's some
But
parts.
the acting is really great.
But when you look at it from a perspective
Yeah.
of an actor and like and where
a
they go
writer.
and the writer,
yeah,
the
storyline
situation,
Immediately, yes.
man, that Euphoria
They paid
is
attention to all the details.
man, they
the
definitely
cast was great. The acting, like he was still
he was
he was
GOAT, man. He was like you could see he had the you see those people and you pick it more so than I do when it comes to these actors. She's got this thing where it's like she sees these actors, she
pick
sees
them
them
on the
early,
rise.
she picks them early, and it's like, and I see them and
Well,
I
you
watch
have that.
them.
You have it with music.
Yeah, I have it with music.
with-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
she,
I
movies
have it
and the
with
music.
actors. Yeah,
she got it with actors, and
I have it with
and I
actors.
catch him.
Immediately,
he was on
yes.
my
And Angus been on our watch list for a while, and
Absolutely.
he's been doing some cool things. So I hate
Yeah.
to see him leave so soon. But once again, to my artists out there, creatives out there, God takes who He wants whenever He wants, and happen to be these two this week.
Yeah.
But what you have is what you leave behind. You know what I'm saying? And what you paying for. You know what I'm saying? And with your craft, with your skill set, with you know what I mean? That's really important, man. And I think that
who you've touched and inspired.
who you've inspired, because both of those guys inspired me as an actor. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like to see that, and then to be approaching whatever the next role, the next situation, and just being able to be thankful to have that situation and being able to do it. It just, it's something to me. It speaks volumes for me, man.
Immediately, yes.
Absolutely. Well, when it's a young person, he was 25 years old.
25 years old.
That's always, it's hard to swallow,
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough,
On a
man.
lighter note, there is the first animated African series on Netflix called Super Team 4.
Super Team 4. Shout out to Super Team 4.
Shout out to
Okay.
Super Team 4. Something
Okay.
cool for the kids to watch, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So you know, for the
And
parents.
you said, so it's an African story? What did he say?
Yeah, it's
African American.
It's the first.
No, he didn't
No,
say
it's
American.
No, it's African. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
so it's like the first animated
African joint. Okay, word. That's
Right.
dope.
Where they have, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a super
So they're
team 4.
characters,
It's like
yeah.
4 kids or
Okay.
whatever, and they like got their powers
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay,
But,
I like that.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. So man, shout out to them for the Netflix and Super
Man,
Team
that
4,
is
man.
dope,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Shout out.
We
man.
definitely
Representation.
checking that out. We would
Come on,
definitely be
representation.
talking
Yeah, we
about
need
that.
representation.
Kings and
Absolutely.
I can't wait to
queens
see
out
that.
here.
I can't wait to see
Absolutely.
that.
Young kings and queens.
Definitely can't wait to see that.
Wakanda forever.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Wakanda
right.
forever.
Right?
Wakanda forever. We know we had NLE Choppa on the show this week. And and I really, like what he represents as a young artist. But it was a moment in there with Jackson, our son, and just seeing him in there, and you were in there. We were producing for him for his next joint or whatever, and we just shout out to NLE Choppa, man, because we had some dope moments, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, man. We got some great vibes, music. We got a chance to really get down musically with NLE Choppa, man. That was super cool.
Super dope.
And then Jackson, who loves his music and Choppa is in his demographic, you know what I mean, was able to come and spend time with him and be able to be inspired by and be able to, humanize a celebrity and then also see his father in a light that he doesn't get a chance to see all the time. You know what I mean?
That's
and
super dope, man.
that
Immediately,
was just
yes.
a dope moment. This podcast was definitely more than a podcast. It's Immediately Kinfolk. It's Immediately family. You know what I mean? And it was some good family vibes with his interview and with him today. And I really appreciate that. I really do. You know what I mean? Jackson
Yeah, I
really
appreciate it.
Immediately,
you see
yes.
him right here with him. He was super excited. He was just stoked, you know what I mean, to be there and really soaking up that game and that energy, man, was really good, man. And shout out to you, bro. We got a hit. We got a
man.
banger.
Indeed, we do.
We got a few bangers on NLE Choppa. So you know what I mean. I'm really, really, really excited about what was coming up next with that guy.
So the Tesla, right?
Yeah.
I seen this video. They said the Tesla glitched. You know what I'm saying? The junk was supposed to come drive around and pick the person up, but the junk just sped off.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, wait,
hold
it
on.
had no driver.
No driver?
Yeah, no
Wait a
driver.
Wait a minute. Show us the video. Show
All
us
right,
the video.
here we go.
Okay, immediately, repeatedly, no.
Immediately,
That's
no.
crazy because Nicholas Tesla, it was
Like, what if
self-drive.
that tree was a person?
If that tree was a
makes me
person,
very concerned.
oh my God.
tree.
Watch out for that tree. What's that
That's
from?
concerning.
Georgia the junk.
Georgia the Jungle, sure is.
Okay, well, that's concerning.
Random. Sorry.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of cars with
Let
no
them drive
people
themselves.
driving.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
straight.
I mean,
That
straight,
right,
man.
I'm cool on that.
I mean, there's just
No.
some things that
No.
I don't know. Maybe you can work on
Immediately,
some
no.
others,
It's
but-
immediately no. And now that makes me feel like this new Tesla phone that they're gonna get coming out with.
That junk gonna just
What is it gonna do? Just be having conversation with people?
It's gonna start
Is it gonna
talking
just
to
start
you,
talking,
man.
like,
It's gonna be shit.
listening to you and
They're
telling,
already listening
telling you
to them,
everything
man.
well, right now, this is like he just deposited some money in his account today. We're gonna go ahead and take that out of here right now.
Seems a little far with the AI situation. I think
The AI situation
we
is-
have to kind of.
We got to get a lease around this thing because
Yeah.
I'm going to show y'all an app and I'm going to show you something that I saw that troubled me. It troubled me dearly when I saw this particular thing that they're promoting for us to be able to use. I want you guys to see this app and watch how this app works. Check this out.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, so this is like catfish. This is like
Tools for
catfish
catfish.
2.0.
Yeah,
Catfish
this
tools.
is like what catfish would need
Yeah.
to
It's the
do
new
their
catfish.
catfishing.
Yeah, I am this person. This is who
Yeah.
I am. This is my body. This is I am that AI.
Remember, you thought it was just like pictures before, but they can do like
No,
video.
They have
They can
video.
do
Hey, I'm on a
video.
this is me.
This is me.
I'm just
That's
me.
so
and
weird.
It's not you. It's immediately not you.
Yeah, man.
Immediately,
Nah.
no.
It's like identity theft.
I would
Man,
just
y'all
go
need
with
to
like
be careful
meet
out there,
someone in
man.
person, like real life.
Get back to doing that.
I know it's like
Yeah,
old
man.
school, but like I'm a fan.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
Immediately, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
do
a
that.
fan. Real life. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a real life fan. I
Yeah.
prefer
Out
it.
here.
Yeah.
I prefer
To meet in person.
not just to meet people, but I just
who are you
just-
meeting in person? No,
Yeah,
you're
not to
meeting
meet
anyone.
people. I just prefer. Yeah, you said that. You
Yeah,
just
no,
said
it's
to me.
Immediately,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Okay. I prefer having life in person as opposed to online.
Yeah.
It's me personally.
Yeah.
I like my life in real life.
Immediately.
That's how I like my life.
That's
We
a
ain't
quote.
doing none of that fake life.
I like
That
my
is
life.
a quote. That's the quote.
person.
I like my life in real
I like
life.
my life in well, we talk about life.
Yeah.
Because if you be like your life, you know,
I
some
mean,
people
some
like their
people
life
like their
online
life,
life.
yeah, and they
Some people
like
their life
life,
online.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. There are
Big flex.
there are
When I think about my Jesus, I
dangers
think
with
about
that.
my Jesus at the front row of the concert. He's getting hammered.
Yeah, with like a t-shirt and like a. That's from Talladega
about my
Nights.
life,
If you
yeah,
haven't
but,
seen Talladega Nights,
Go watch Talladega Nights. You get the jokes.
Movie plug.
yeah.
Movies with the misses. We do this. Yeah.
But no, some people do like that. There are risks that come with that. Whereas if you're meeting people in person and you're meeting them offline, there's danger in that too.
Oh,
So
it's
just-
definitely
Stranger danger.
Okay.
I
so,
recommend
I'm
women to be
that's the
strapped
thing.
at all times. Get your license, get your gun license, get you something that you can be able to shoot, spray, mace, do something
Yeah.
with. If you're out there
That's
dating
dangerous, too.
and all that or whatever, because these dudes are
so dating is a whole
poisoning
other
dudes. These dudes are poisoning women. They're doing
they'll put
drugging
stuff in
women
your-
immediately.
yeah,
Listen,
it's-
there's some real
They've been doing
predators
that, and that is
out
like-
there.
Yeah.
And they're predators, and,
Still
and they're not just predators because they like these. You think about predator, think about this man or this dude who's like some drunken, like just down bad, like looking skeezy looking dude.
Yeah.
No, they're dressed. These are
guys that have
they're
the
affluent.
option
Catfishes.
of all kinds.
No, they're not
of women.
catfishes. These are
no
affluent
real people that have
man.
options, and women throwing themselves at them, but still.
have chosen.
They weird.
They're like,
They
yeah,
weird, yes.
They're
Real
like,
weird.
they need to. It's. I don't know if it's a game. I don't know. I don't know how
It's
the
a
process
mental
works.
illness.
It is a mental.
But
It
be
is a
careful.
mental problems
Don't
out
just
there.
think because
sure.
guys
Hear this
have
part right here.
guys have the option to be with whoever that they won't choose that they want to be with you if you've said no or whatever. They'll still put something. And then we see people like girls getting carried out of clubs and stuff like that, and you think, oh, she drank too much. Or just sometimes.
No, she didn't. Sometimes someone
Sometimes.
slipped her something because they
Yeah.
were not a P and they was with the BS, and what they decided
But
to
we
do
have to
immediately
keep our
no.
guards up, keep our
your
guards
guards up. Watch out,
But
queens.
just
Stay safe out
outside
here
of
in
the
these
dating
streets.
situation, just life. I just, there's
just
a
real
lot
life.
of social media life though, like where you can be on there and comparing and doing these things and living that. And I do feel like there is, it can be like really detrimental to your mental health and stuff. Stuff.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I still am with the old school, in person, like life, like generally you're like
in real life,
doing things, having
real
like
life living.
the
in real life.
Yeah.
I'm definitely with that. That's an immediately yes to me. You know what I'm saying?
Immediately yes.
Definitely, I can dig the socials, but I definitely think it's better. It's cool to be online, but I think you got to press the flesh and be able to be who you are and stand on that in real life. You know,
You got to wake up every day, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And that phone, you gonna put it down, that battery gonna die.
Yeah,
But you
know what I mean?
still gotta live.
Yeah, what you gonna do with no Wi-Fi?
I'm saying,
What
man.
are you
You
gonna
better
do with
like
no
who you
Wi-Fi?
see in the mirror, man.
Well,
Yeah,
I tell you
it's
what
just
you got
working
gonna do.
on
You're gonna not be able to watch this Immediately Kinfolk podcast. So I'm glad you got
so
Wi-Fi.
make sure you pay your Wi-Fi
Pay your bills so you
man.
can keep watching us. You know what I
get you
mean?
some money,
Because
man.
there's balance with everything.
Yeah.
Because it's just too much of anything is not.
It's
you know,
not
it's not
good.
good for you.
Yeah, it's
so
not
it's
good.
balance with everything.
Yeah,
so
it
like
definitely
there's
is.
a lot of good things though about being able to like have social media. Because I remember when we used to like back when it was CDs and you're doing music and we like use a hand in hand.
Yes, we did.
You know, like
we did hand-to-hand combat.
now you can like press a button and it just send it out to all these people. So there's
Indeed.
awesome things about social
that
media
pros
and
and
stuff.
cons. That pros and cons.
But remember, there's apps like this, and that might not really be what the person looks like. So just
Look
Y'all
out.
better
I'm
be
telling you.
careful
I'm
out here.
seriously, man, because they're out there pulling the wolves over guys, man.
creepy.
It's really creepy.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely creepy, man. So
Very creepy.
stay woke, folk. You know what I mean? Be aware.
Coffee with my kinfolk. Coffee with my kinfolk. Alright. Soon as I wake, start my day with positivity. Coffee with my kinfolk.
You ever wonder why your rearview mirror is smaller than your windshield? It's because you need to focus on what's in front of you, not behind you. Your best days in life are in front of you, not behind you. And you can't go nowhere that God can't find you. And I was sent here to remind you. That's the coffee. Subscribe to my vibe, coffeewithkinfolk.com, immediatelykinfolk.com, and autismadvocates.org. Y'all be blessed like y'all be blessed. Have a great Friday.
Immediately Kinfolk. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you. Listen, we've enjoyed entertaining you guys for the past hour or so. We hope that you enjoyed the NLE Choppa interview as much as we did. Legendary commentary, and hope you enjoyed the show. We will be back next week, same time, right here on Worldstar. Right. Same place, okay? With another great guest for more legendary commentary. Now, I want to tell you who it is, but I can't.
Can't do that.
Stay tuned. I just need you to stay tuned. I need you just to rock with me another week for episode 6 because we're going to outdo this one. I will tell you that. Indeed. Okay?
It's not a competition. They can all be great.
We get
better and better.
Yeah.
We're going to get better and better at this. And we thank you guys so much for vibing with our tribe.
Yeah.
Indeed. DeRone Payne, what's going on with you, man? You're going to take us out and then we're going to move over there to Queen Folk and let her sign us out here?
Make sure y'all follow your boy at DeRone Payne. We got some new music on the way.
Oh, man. We do have a new video that we just dropped.
Get about my way.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned, man.
Out right now. We got some great new music
coming for y'all, man.
God don't play about us. I'm going to tell you that. He don't play about me. And he definitely don't play about you, Queen Folk. What's going on? Big Queen.
He doesn't. And we don't play about autism. So support us at autismadvocates.org. Or check us out on IG at autism.advocates. We appreciate your support.
Immediately, yes. Immediately Kinfolk Podcast, immediatelykinfolk.com. We see y'all next week for episode 6.
Yes, sir.
You did 6 rings, Georgia to go. Let go.
Immediately, yes. Choose on me repeatedly. HIJKLM, no, she can see the PMA.